Randall Rueff doesn't do it for the money. He just loves to take pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Randall Rueff. My ham radio or amateur radio call sign is K9RMR. That's Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo. That's again K9RMR. Got my handy dandy brand new Kenwood TH-D74A Alpha. Very nice. Got a lot to learn about this. I'm gonna make this a short video. Before I bought the radio, I knew I wanted to get a micro U.S.A card because there is a slot right here for micro SD. So you can open it up and you can see. Let's see if I can get it with the light. Yeah, there. Anyway, so I went on Amazon and got a micro SDXC card for $12, $13 of 64 gigabytes. For about, well, with shipping was like $18. Mistake. So I got, let me explain why. Got the radio, and earlier today I got the card in the mail. Went to put it in, went to format it, and it said it wouldn't do anything, wouldn't format, wouldn't work at all. So I'm like, well, what's going on? I mean, it's a brand new card, straight from Amazon. So I go in the instruction manual, and let me see what page it's on. D-Star, I don't remember. Let's see, record. Okay. Micro SD memory cards on page 41. 41. Let's do it this way. Okay. Here's where it is. Top of page 41 on the left side says, micro SD memory card or micro SDHC memory card is not supplied with the transceiver, obviously. Purchase a commercially available product. No problem, I did. Then a second note. This is where I got screwed. Of course, when I bought the card, didn't have this pamphlet, didn't have the radio, didn't have the book. A micro SDXC memory card cannot be used with this transceiver. So you cannot use a micro SDXC memory card. You need a micro SD or a micro SDHC. So I went on Amazon again and ordered for $16 and something. It was $16. It was under $17. I ordered a micro SDHC, only 32 gigabytes, not 64, but 32 gigabytes, micro SDHC. And it's not supposed to be here until next week. So until then, I won't have it. It's not a big deal. It's not something I have to have. It's one of those things where you don't have to have it, but if you do have one, it's kind of nice. It's an extra added plus. So they're not that expensive, and they're really, really small. It's amazing when you think back. I remember back in high school, in my publications class, where I was on the yearbook staff one year and the school newspaper one year, and we had the Mac Plus, and it had a hard drive that was like, well, I don't know, about, it was several inches by several inches, and it was about that thick, and it had like, what was it, 32 megabytes? I mean, it wasn't huge as far compared to today's technology. So, I mean, I've seen where it's come a long way. This is a long way from what we had back in even my high school days. So, again, great radio. I love it. I've still got, this radio does so much. I've still got to take this manual and go through it, because there is a lot of stuff I don't know, especially when it comes to D-Star. Let me tell you, before I go, I'll just make a brief little note. About 50% of the stuff on this radio, as far as the general control, is pretty simple. 50%. Easy to figure out. Got the GPS and the other stuff. It's real simple to figure out. About 25% of it, an additional 25%, if you read the manual, it's pretty relatively simple if you read the manual. You can't just figure it out without the manual. You do need the manual for about 25%. I'm ballparking it, but 25%. And of course, there's the 25% that I got the manual and I'm still banging my head against the wall. So, on the net, after the net meeting, I had an informal with Joe, K9RMR, who gave me some helpful information. I sent him an email. He's one of our guys in the local amateur radio club here in Columbus, Indiana. That's very helpful, very friendly. And I talked to him for about 10-15 minutes, getting some information, telling him where I'm at, what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. So that's another issue, though. It's another video. But here's the point of this video. Micro SD HC. Do not get a micro SDXC if you want to use it with this radio. So there you have it. Short little video, probably a little bit longer than I planned. But on what to buy and what not to buy if you want a micro SD card for this radio. Again, this is the best radio I've ever had. It's an awesome handheld. Of course, I don't have a base station yet. But definitely jump up from the Baofeng. So, of course, like I said, I had to pay for it. And definitely a lot more than a Baofeng could ever be. But Baofengs are good for what they are. And this is definitely good for what it is. Lots of features. So, until next time, I'm Randall and Rueff, K9RMR, saying thanks for watching. Have a good day. God bless. 73.